Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I want to mention a verse in the Quran and a hadith from the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and to show the relation between the two, and uh, to make clear where the polytheists have gone wrong. And you can add upon the polytheists the atheists who give same reasoning. Yes, so the verse is وإذا قيل لهم أنفقوا مما رزقكم الله قال الذين كفروا للذين آمنوا أنطعم من لو يشاء الله أطعمه إن أنتم إلا في ضلال مبين. And when it is said to them, which means to the polytheists, spend of what Allah has given you, they say, the people who disbelieve say to the people who believe, are we going to feed the people of whom, if Allah wanted, He would have fed them? You are only upon clear error. So this is the response that the polytheists gave to the Muslims. They say, I'm not going to give any charity, because if Allah wanted to feed them, He would have fed them. So why do I have to get involved? Now, if we go to the hadith, whereby he says, Abi Yazid, بمعنى أبي اسمه يزيد أخرج دنانير يتصدق بها فوضعها عند رجل في المسجد فجئت فأخذتها فأتيته بها فقال والله ما إياك أردت فخاصمته إلى رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم فقال لك ما نويت يا يزيد ولك ما أخذت يا معن. So the hadith says, my father Yazid, so his father's name is Yazid, took out dananir, so we can say money. He took out money. He wants to give charity, so he placed it with a man who was in the masjid. So his son came and he took the money and he went with the money to him, to his father. So his father said, Wallahi, it is not you that I intended. Basically, he intended someone else to take the money, not his own son. So they both went to the Prophet ﷺ. So the Prophet said to his father, which his name is Yazid, for you is what you have intended. And he says to his son, for you is what you have taken. So there are two things. His father will get the reward of his intention. Okay? He will not be asked of who has taken the money. He had the intention of doing something good to seek the pleasure of Allah. So he will be rewarded for that. And this is what Allah wants from His slaves: the intention and doing the action. Now, what Allah has written down of who will get the provision and who will not get, these are the matters which is from the action of Allah. And Allah is not question of what He does. So what He wants from His slave is the action, the intention and the action. And this is how we will be rewarded. So this is the same thing with the verse in the Quran. When it is said to them, spend of what Allah has given you, they only had to bring the intention and get the reward from Allah, and Allah will reward them. No, but they busy themselves with the action of Allah rather than busying themselves of their own action, what is obligatory upon them to do. They focus on the action of Allah. They say, why will I give money to this person when Allah, if He wanted, He could have given them the money or food. Yes, Allah, if He wanted, He could have given the money or food. But how will you get the reward? Allah wants you to do the action, bring the intention and do the action, so that He rewards you. And this is what He wants from you. And this is the test in this world. But they forget about this. They busy themselves of the action of Allah. So this is where the polytheists have gone wrong. This also, you see similarities when you see the atheists speak nowadays. They focus on the action of Allah, but Allah is not questioned of what he does, but you will be questioned. لا يسأل عما يفعل وهم يسألون.